Red Bull, Monster, LSD. These are the ingredients chosen to make the ENFP the worst type of all time, according to me. Hello everybody, I'm TrebleKnight, part-time comedian and part-time ENFP roaster. On this channel, we explore personality, and today we're gonna roast ENFPs. So without further ado, I have 9 reasons why ENFPs suck. They never finish anything. There are 3 kinds of people in the world. The people who do stuff, the people who don't do stuff, and the people who can't make up their mind if they want to do stuff or not. So they just start stuff and never finish. Yeah, ENFPs are the ultimate tease. They're like road workers. They lay out the cones perfectly and then they don't do anything else for 40 years. It's not that ENFPs are lazy. You can say a lot of things about ENFPs, but nobody would ever call them low energy. Like, even the Energizer Bunny can't keep up with it. It's just that they have a super nasty case of shiny object syndrome. Once they start something, it gets boring. Look, they already opened up the body. What are they supposed to do now? Remove all the bits? That's boring. And hey, look, Monopoly. Contradictions. You know the saying that one person's trash is another person's treasure? Well, one person's contradiction is an ENFP's whole life. ENFPs can never make up their mind about anything. Do they want chocolate milk or do they want white milk? Well, you know, they'll just mix it together and call it white chocolate milk from Contradiction Farms. ENFPs are really good at seeing every side of an issue. They see all sides as valid. But if you see all sides as valid, then how do you pick one? Well, you don't. You pick both. ENFPs can hold 2 contradictory ideas and see nothing wrong with it. Is Bigfoot real or is he just a man in a suit? Well, according to ENFPs, Bigfoot is just a Yeti in a costume. ENFPs can make anything work if they try hard enough. Can be organized, but prefer chaos. Yeah, this is a contradiction problem. You'd be surprised at how organized ENFPs can be. They're like giving ISTJ a seizure organized. Though if I'm being honest, ENFPs prefer messy organized. Their house looks like a bunch of garbage trucks got confused and dumped a load in their living room, but they still know where everything is. I call it crypto organized. You can't go around letting everybody know you have your life well put together. Otherwise, people might ask you to do stuff. And we all know ENFPs struggle with saying no. While ENFPs can be organized, they'd much rather do almost anything else. Organization is boring. They want to live on the edge. ENFPs don't want to live in a box, no matter how colorful ENTJs make it. It's weird though, because ENFPs actually take comfort in to-do lists and plans. It's just a war to get them to actually make one. They hate details. ENFPs live with their head in the clouds. They have a duplex with INFP, it's great. When you live so high in the sky, you have a really good view of everything, except the details. Eyes of a hawk they do not have. ENFPs have to tape styrofoam to every corner in their homes because they constantly run into them. ENFPs just don't care about details or specifics. That's small stuff. And they don't sweat the small stuff. Until it matters, but even then, everything seems to work out. So why change? They hate internal logic. When it comes to practical logic, ENFPs have a frenemy relationship with it. They use it, just not that much. But when it comes to internal logical frameworks, they don't use it at all. Their thoughts have no structure. An ENFP's brain is basically jello, so don't expect their daydreams to make any sense. If you like this video, make sure you boop that like button and subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. They're never content. ENFPs may seem happy, and they are, but the problem is it never lasts long. ENFPs crave new. It's like their favorite thing. The thing is, new ends the minute you do it. Once an ENFP yanks off the new screen sticker on their iPhone, they want a new one. ENFPs got so used to waiting in line at the Apple Store that they built a tiny house. Whenever an ENFP sees something new or different, it's all they can really think about. Look, an ENFP would cheat on the person they're cheating with if it wasn't for their incredibly strong moral compass. They're super nosy. ENFPs love tea. Specifically tea on the floor, because if you aren't spilling all the tea, can you really call yourself a tea lover? ENFPs are people. They take great interest in the folks around them, and even the people not around them. There is just something fascinating to them about how people work, especially if you want to be secretive. ENFPs love a good challenge. So, just give up and tell them everything. They hate tradition. It isn't so much that they hate tradition, it's that they find it boring, and they hate it. Look, the way ENFPs see it, if you've already done something, why on earth would you do it again? So why would you put a Christmas tree up every year? Why not a Christmas cactus? They actually exist, or better yet, a Christmas skeleton. I mean, we're already bringing a dead thing into our house, so why not? ENFPs just see way too many options to do the same thing every year. They want to spice it up. They have way too many friends. ENFPs can be friends with almost anyone. The problem is 90% of people in their social circles, they don't trust. Or at least, they don't trust them enough to let them into their head. ENFPs will give out their phone number to almost anyone. When it comes to networking, ENFPs are second to none. Granted, most of those people are exes from past relationships that didn't end well, but it still counts. ENFPs can see the good in pretty much anyone, and if there's no good there, they can project their goodness into them. I think you can see why they get into so many messy breakups. But while the ENFP social circle is very big, they don't feel like anyone there truly knows them. ENFPs can be surrounded by tons of people, but still feel alone. You see what I mean about them being the kings of contradiction? So that's why ENFPs are the worst type. But maybe you want to see why INFPs are the worst type, or maybe ENTPs. Well, you can watch those videos right here. Thanks so much for watching, special thanks to my patrons, and I'll catch you guys all next time.